Howdy folks, how are you today? Tuesday. It's about 10:30, so that means it's liquid brunch for me because not working today. Every time after a holiday, things slow down, and they had dispatched me some loads yesterday, but stuff wasn't ready, this and that. There's other guys that run during the week, and I really don't. And since I killed it on Sunday, wasn't really in the mood to wait around all day to see what was going to get loaded and just deal with it, because I know the dispatchers and stuff are busy in the office, and I'm the last person they need bugging them. I try to leave them alone because I like loads that are ready and done, so I can just go get them, do what I have to do, and get out. Yeah, liquid brunch, that's what I said. I gotta keep an eye on that dog. He's over there getting ready to run off probably. I gotta turn this down though real quick. So anyways, first and foremost, if you're new to the channel, thank you. Appreciate the support. Tell your friends, like, subscribe, share, do whatever you got to do if you're interested in this kind of stuff. But I appreciate it. I can tell you that much right now, and I'll keep on shooting content. More people like this stuff because I know some people are into this stuff. So it's what it is. We're going to do some stuff to this white truck because it needs done. And first thing I'm going to do is change these out, because this guy right here, I had to put that on there because that guy's completely broke off there, and that's just nasty. Oh, got a couple new ones in the garage there, so I'm gonna pop these off and fix that. Got some gear oil I'm gonna slam in there because that thing was just broke. Oh, plastic and stuff, just old. You know, I don't think this thing, let's see what this date says. 4706 maybe? 4706. It's 2021. So you can go ahead and do the math on maybe when the last time was this thing was washed, because it's got some, you know, growtiness on there. That's all fiberglass, but this stuff right here. So I'm thinking I may wash this thing down because, well, I'm gonna want to get all the grease off there and stuff and the gear oil that comes down. But I just want to wash this thing, get some of this on the cab cleaned up if I can, and see what it looks like. Because, well, if I do keep it, which I've thought about sending it down the road, but if I do keep it, I'm gonna want to paint it probably and do some other things. Oh, you know what? I bet he's sneaking back there because I just put some more cat food in a trap, so I'm gonna have to go chase that dog down. But that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll be shooting some content on that today. You know, seem like there's some people interested in that truck. Since I ain't running the blue truck, you know, we're gonna take advantage of that because the wife's gone. She went to babysit the grandson because baby mama wanted to go get her nails done and do some things. So I'm gonna get off here real quick so I can chase this. There he is. Get over here. Come on. Come on, boy. Chase that dog around. I'm gonna put him on leash or back inside because he can be a pain in my butt sometimes. Unless he wants to hang out with me over here, which is fine, but gotta keep an eye on him because he likes to run after cars when they come by, and I can't have him getting squashed because the old lady would be, ooh, wife, old lady, whatever you want to call her. I don't know, she don't like that, but it's what it is. Sometimes it just comes out my mouth. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to get some of this grime off and stuff. May tinker around with it a little bit after I get that stuff done, try to get it started again. I don't know, it just depends what happens today, I guess. So till I come back, we will see ya. Yeah, I'm back, folks. Just got these broke free with my hand. Didn't want to use any power tools on them. Definitely not Big Chachi, man. He stripped one of them things right out and just snap him off if it was anything. But since this was broke, I just threw some paper towel in there and cleaned all that out so I don't have a bunch of shit running down through there. And the other side was about the same. That plastic was cracked. That's why it leaked all out. Who knows the last time these things were changed. So just got that in there right now soaking. So I'm going to pull those off, grab the other ones, throw them on real quick, and then I'll be able to move forward with cleaning. Wash. Get the old wash going on. I have to move this. I have to move that bad guy because, well, you don't need to be that close and get all wet because it's somewhat clean. So we'll pop those off and switch them out real quick for you, and we'll be back. So until then, you know what we like to say. We will see ya. Well, just got those swapped out. I don't know if I got enough gear oil. Hopefully I do. I've got one full one of these, and this is about quarter of a jug maybe if I'm lucky. So hopefully it'll just take that one small one. If not, film what I can, run up to town. Obviously not in this thing, but yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Just got to put some lube in there now. Then I can get this thing out the way, move that, and get the old pressure washer out because, well, it's dirty and it needs cleaned. Some things I used, razor blade, of course, because there was some steel stuck around here. When I pulled it off, you can see I got this in here. Gear oil gasket maker. Always nice. Just threw a thin coat on there because I wanted that seal that's behind there just to stick and grab when I put it on there. And just for a little bit of extra protection, you know. Get that off there. Get that off there. I had to use the old Bam Bam here to whack the old ones off because they were kind of stuck, but it's what it is. They come off. There's a bunch of silicone and crap in there from the previous ones. You know, I tried to just use the old screwdriver and peel it off, but it wasn't working. So got the old Bam Bam, gave her a couple whacks, and boom, she popped right off. Junk in the trunk. So that's what's going on right now. Once I get the pressure washer out and I start seeing some difference between this and get everything moved around like I need to, I will bring you back and show you some progress. Well, maybe I'll even shoot the wash while you're on here. I don't know. See how much you got. 62% battery, so I may have to put you on a charger for a little bit longer before I do that. But it'll probably be a while, so you know how it is. Hopefully you're having a good day. Enjoyed your Memorial holiday. Everything was cool and everybody was safe and had a good day. So I'll be back here in a little bit, get this stuff taken care of so we can do some more things. Because, well, I'm thinking once I spray those down and everything, I thought about painting these wheels black. Because white, they're cool on that, but since this truck is all white, I want to give it a little bit of character, maybe stormtroop it out while I'm doing some things. But I don't think I have any black, but I do know I have some dark gray rim paint used on the kid's car, and I've used them on semis before because I like the texture of it and the way it looked. Let's see. Oh, this ain't very full can, so I'd still have to go to there. That right there is what I would use. I don't know if you could see that or not. It's got a little bit of sheen to it, and there might be a little bit of metallic in there, so not bad, but that'll give that a little bit of a, you know, different color. Not black, because I don't necessarily want black tires, black rim. That's way too much black for me. I will end up putting some of those old capilators on around the lug nuts because, well, I can and I got them, so why not? Just sex it up just a little bit, just to see what we can do, make it look different. And well, if it comes down to it and I end up keeping it, I'll end up painting that cab sometime. Anytime soon though, because, well, I got stuff to do on the blue truck here coming up soon. So that'll be another episode because I've got some pretty decent announcements to make. But once I get to it, I'll let you know. So until then, we will see you. Well, folks, just got some things around so I can get ready to wash this. Got everything moved that I needed to. For some of you guys that are new to the channel, I'm going to show you some stuff because this place never had a well when it was built. I think in 1903 or something is what the smokehouse says on the side of it. 1913, my bad. And this right here is an ice house, okay? There was a pump that used to be on the inside. We're not going to go in. I'm just going to explain some things. And they used to have the spigot right here. But this was all ran off of water cisterns, which there's one in the back. That's what I used to fill up the pool. When I drain the pool, I dump it right back in there. And then there's a water cistern that's out here too. And this thing right here, it's about 7 foot deep from the top of the concrete all the way down to the bottom. Now that's the water right there. And it goes all the way back to the garage back here, where there is another opening that's under this carpet, but I never open it because I just use everything from right here. That thing basically fills up from everything that's collected from the gutter system right here. Just drops right down in there. Don't worry about that shit. That's a mess I need to clean up because, well, my wife, she's been getting after me. So basically what I do is I've got a 3100 PSI pressure washer sitting out there. I just hook the old sub pump up, plug it in, hook the hose up, and that thing pumps out 25 gallons per minute. So, and it works perfect. So I've got water for days. I never have to worry about, you know, water out here or anything like that. But let's do a walk around of this truck real quick, because if you haven't seen, I have a video where I washed the blue truck with this, so that's why I just kind of showed you the setup real quick. That way you could, you know, get a grasp on it and see how I'm doing things, because that's, some people like to see that, but some of you may know and have seen it, and I'm sorry, apologize because I'm repeating myself, but for those who haven't, I just figured I'd go through it. So we're going to try to eliminate all this stuff when we blow all that out there. Whatever's on there, a bunch of surface rust and stuff, we're just going to try to knock all this off. All this green grime, whatever, moss, mold, I don't know. I'm just going to blast this whole thing away. All this. Cab. Probably get out the degreaser because I've got some. I keep in a little sprayer for when I need to do certain sections of the blue truck and the green truck. You know, I just want to do certain sections. I don't want to degrease the whole thing. Nothing on the paint, nothing on the tanks, nothing on no chrome. Maybe down in here, spray some of that just to get that up there. And what I'll probably do is I may even jack this cab up for you so you can see what it looks like with the cab up and engine, etc. You know, might bring you back and do a little walk around of that because I can. And I may even peel that toxic sign off real quick because I'm never going to need that. I do like that. It's really cool and drew it to me, but it's upside down, and that's what's the most disappointing thing about this. All these placards are upside down, and I don't exactly understand why someone would pop rivet this shit in upside down. Everything is upside down. Explosive, flammable, you name it. What else we got here? Get off of there. Get in there, thumbnail. Oh, stuck. Gas, flammable too. What's that one say? Just flammable. Okay, there's something else in here. That must be one. I don't know. And what's this one? Dangerous. Of course this truck is dangerous. This thing just popped off at me, trying to take me out. And I don't even see it. It's hiding in the drainage system, so I'll have to check it out. But I may pull those off real quick, just to get that out of there, because it's just those two pop rivets. Boom, get that off. And then we can start going to town. Make sure all the doors and stuff are closed all the way. This thing was a bottom feeder stack when it was, you know, the muffler was down here. First got it. I pulled it off because it was roached out anyways. And that's about all I have for a muffler right now. So if I do start this thing and run it, it shoots all down. But if I was going to keep this truck and do it up, I'd have something that shot off right here. And I'd probably just hook it to the cab. And then I'd want one of those where you jack the cab up, it comes back down, they clamp. That's what I would do. One single, maybe big old fat like 7. I don't know, I like the way those 6s sound, but if you're running one single, you're probably getting that one single 7 for the price of those 2 6. So whatever. Probably wouldn't be anything too major. Maybe a little boom, boom, boom cap on the top. I think that's cool. I like to hear that click, but that's what we got going on right now. So I'm going to get this thing started, and I will hook you up so, you know, I can bring you back and see some of the progress of this thing being washed because, well, it needs it. That's for sure. But I'm going to go, here's the degreaser I got. Just carried in this guy right here. So I can walk around, control what sprays. I don't ever put that in the pressure washer and do it. I could, but I don't. I barely use soap on that thing because I just rinse everything down with water. Then I've got a brush and, you know, some mitts that I use and like to hand wash it. So make sure I get everything off there because, you know, just spraying it, there's still going to be grime and stuff from when you're running down the road. But that thing needs a bath, so it's about to get one. So until then, you know what we say. We'll be back and we will see you. Let's get you in there. Stuff is just flaking off. Let's see what we got on this cab here. Let's get some of that. that to happen to you. Well, folks, obviously you can see what it's doing. It's cleaning this thing up. 96 2001. I'll have to get the calculator out for that because, well, that's too much for me to think about right now, because honestly I don't care about it. If you do the math, that's probably when this thing was washed last, because I know it sat for a while. I don't even know when the last time it was on the road. That is the newest thing I see. So 06, my bad, not 96. Still, anyways, so you see what it's doing. I'm gonna cut you out because I'm gonna be climbing all over up in this thing, and once I do get the cab raised up, I'll bring you back. I don't know if you ever seen this or not, but this is how I bought this. This was on here. Obviously this is 8 out, it's roached, so homeboy bought it from, just threw that on there because, well, it was a sales pitch. But yeah, I'm gonna clean this thing up. And if I was going to call this truck anything, it would probably be Betty White, because I like the fact that it says white on it. It is white. And if I was ever going to paint this, I would probably do like a pearl white. Pearl white. If I could, I'd get some chrome, aluminum, whatever. I think it'd be cool with some super singles on it, but some people say no. But whatever, I think it'd just be, you know, take it in a little bit better, but it is what it is. So like I said, I'm gonna get up in here, and it's probably gonna take me a couple hours because this thing is just, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. I'm gonna have to hit every nook and cranny just to be able to get this thing taken care of. And, well, kind of want to take my shirt off since I'm out in the sun, sporting the old Fleet wash for Big Junior. He's the boss over there. You want to wash trucks like this and do different pressure washing stuff, get a hold of me, and I'll let you know how I get a hold of Big Junior, or also known as LMD, and he can hook you up. So well, that's what I'm gonna do right now. But I will bring you back once I get this cab jacked up, so you can at least get your eyes on that, because, well, this engine and stuff's already starting to clean up there. I hit that spot real quick. So, you know, progress to be made. That's all you can do. Is just, it's a start. I know it's a piece of junk. You don't have to tell me. It's what it is. It's an older truck. Most antiques are. You just gotta, you know, get something, put some character in it, and do what you want to do with it, because, well, it's your piece of junk, so you're allowed to do that. So until then, you know what we say, we will see ya. Well, like I told you, I'll get you out there when I get that cab lifted, and I did. Get your eyes on that real quick. I don't know what that reminds you of, but I'll watch out for that, fellas. That is for sure. This thing looks completely different. Looks so much better cleaned up. Still, obviously, there's some stuff I'm gonna have to do this a couple more times to get some of that off, you know, before we do anything major, if I decide to paint the frame or whatever. But all this stuff just peeled right off. Look at that cab. The cab is crazy looking. You know, some of this paint peeled off. It's okay. And to be honest with you, some of this stuff needs taken care of, but I like rat rods and old stuff, so I could just leave that like that if I ever decided to do something with that, because, well, old stuff is cool to me. It doesn't have to be perfect. I state that in all my videos. I'm not into perfect stuff. like junk. White trash sticker on the blue truck, so you know how it is. But let's get in here real quick. I'll get in here and clean some of this stuff off, you know. Just give this a spray here. Just kind of clean it up a little bit, see what happens. You know, some of that stuff I need to knock off anyways, so blast some water in there and see what happens. Tanks look even better, and I really didn't put too much on there. I didn't put anything on those tanks when I cleaned them, just sprayed everything off with water, except for some of the degreaser that I dropped on the truck. Some of the rims, because the grease that was on there and stuff, the tires, but couple leaks up in the window sills and the top. Might not have been up there all the way, but whatever. If you watch, I have a previous video where I went through and I showed some of this stuff. This old roto girder right here, when I was dealing with this crap down here, trying to get this truck started, putting these lines in this stuff, because these were both 8 out the battery lines. So I've replaced those, and this thing right here bust me in the freaking head. That roto girder about 15 million times. I mean, I had knots, cuts, everything. Straight smoked that thing, and that was horrible. But what's crazy on these things is they're supposed to be a VIN number stamped on the other side on the frame. You know, let's go over there real quick, because you know, like I stated before, this is missing. This is a VIN sticker right here. I've got a new one coming from Volvo dealership. Called them up, talked to them, asked, you know, that's a cab right there, cab serial number. But got a new one of those coming, and it's on the frame over here, supposed to be stamped, which it ain't. It's some other weird numbers. And when I was talking to the gal right down here, I don't know if you could see that or not, right there where my fingers are at, there's some stuff stamped in there. Might be the plant and wherever the chassis came from, but she was telling me that the cross member blocks where the actual number's stamped on this. So I don't know. Might get down there and look, but doubt it, because I got that new sticker coming, and as soon as I do, I can get this state inspected from a guy down the road from the shop or the dealership that I go to get some parts that's local to me. He'll come out and state inspected, then I get the title transferred over into my name, because it hasn't been. I got this truck in December. Well, due to whole COVID and everything, we'll blame it on that when I go to the BMV or the title office, when they say, why don't you get this transferred right away? I'm like, well, the old coronavirus shut everything down, girl. I couldn't get over here. Couldn't get what I needed, so it's what it is. But yeah, this thing's gonna get blasted up in here real quick, and then I'll probably just drop it down and be done, because, well, what else do I need to do right now? Nothing to it. It'll need to dry up anyways if I, you know, plan on doing anything, but obviously it's going to need a lot more before I could paint anything, because that all would need some primer and stuff. So whatever, that's what that is. But yeah, that cab is just so much different with that stuff cleaned off. Tell you that much right now. Did get that off. It's got a big old dent right here. Might be able to pop that out, just bam. Hit it one time with a old bam bam. See if I can get up in there. I can't even get up in there. Oh, maybe not. Let's get the old tool plunger out and see if we can suck her back. If not, oh well. That's what it is. So nothing's perfect, like I said. So I guess until the next time I bring you back, if I do today or not, I don't know. There's really nothing more to talk about, unless I want to show you underbody, but you probably care less about it, because you've seen enough of me in this truck today. So if you do like what I'm doing, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like, share, notifications, all that stuff, all the good stuff. Chad Keegan. Well, let's go over here to the blue truck. We're sporting it out. So always nice to look at this truck right there. Get some of that. That's how we like to keep it. So boom, Betty White making some progress. At least those are on and taken care of. I looked at those things when they were leaking for I don't know how long and thought, man, I need to do those, but I had so much other crap going on, it just didn't happen. So until the next time, you know what we say, we will see ya.